Hello, hello. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are. Welcome to 2025. It's time for another weekly seed from the alttpr subreddit. Got a couple good ones the last couple of weeks. Last week there were quite a few what I would consider trolley locations for items. We had probably most notably Moon Pearl in Checkerboard Cave, which is only possible with certain circumstances, and we had them last week. But that tripped me up for a little bit. So we had one of the medallions that we needed to get into one of the dungeons was in the basement of Pendant Hera, which I didn't get back to for a while, and then went right into Spike Cave for Canis Samaria, which was also needed for a couple of dungeons. Emok, thank you for the good luck. I did see that you ran this seed. I was all set to... I had a little bit of time. I was going to watch your stream and then realized it was this seed, so I decided against it. Alright, I think we're good to go. I think I'm good to go. Hopefully, Emok, there are no chat shenanigans like you had last week, which was unfortunate. I watched a little bit of your VOD just to kind of see how it all shook out. Alright, so we're running the right seed, so that's good. Tracker's live. I think we're good to go. You put a big "this is a race" right above you. Yeah, I mean, you might have to. That might not be the worst thing. I mean, because I know you put it in the title of your streams, where it's, you know, no hints. Like, I have a thing up on the top right of my layout that, you know, no help, no hints, none of that. But just unfortunate. I mean, I feel like our times would have been pretty close. Because you checked a bunch of things that you didn't need to check, and you finished like 6 or 7 minutes behind me. So if you cut that out, we probably would have been pretty close. You might have had me. Who knows? Alright. I think we can get this started. Give it a whirl. First go for 2025. Get going in 3, 2, 1. Boom. Oh, more early money. That was another thing we had last week. I think all of the 300 rupee drops were found within the first probably like 15 minutes. I ended up with over 1,000 rupees super early. Yeah, they were immediate. Full magic, that's not bad. Did nothing to use the magic on yet, but when I do, it'll be nice. Well, it's a spot on the tracker anyways. Alright, let's see what's going on up here. So map there means we might want to think about doing escape, because there's going to be, I think, 5 out of the 6 checks, or 6 out of the 7, whatever it ends up being, are going to have an item, so it's a little more likely. I would like some bombs out of one of these poles here. Hey! There it is. It looks like a single rupee. I don't care. That's a heart piece. I also don't care about that. Alright, I'm hoping... Actually, I don't even know what I would need for this second tree pull. Got a decent amount of money. Got the bombs. I mean, I guess 20 rupees would be the thing to get, but we'll get that too. Who wouldn't drop down a hole to pick up a penny? Alright, so big magic, small magic. And bomb drops seem prevalent, which is nice. Alright, now we can get some collecting going on. Hopefully we get some good stuff here. Let's check the map, actually. Ooh, that's not great. A lot of crystals in the Dark World. And the green pendant. So Dark World's going to be where we want to go from the looks of it. Lots of early money again. Alright, Bombos isn't bad. And there's a pretty good chance we'll need to get into both Meyer and TR. So, finding the medallions is not bad. Mirror is nice. Alright. This might be a time where I consider the early Aga play if we get a lamp. Like I said, I feel like we're going to want to be in the Dark World for most of what we need. At least dungeon-wise. So that second sword is not... I'm not... Oh, there it is. So this is screaming... do Aga. Already. Less than 6 minutes in. And I'll probably at least do the southern checks. Just to see if we get anything else, a glove, moon pearl, hookshot or hammer, something to help us get around the Dark World a little bit. But my antenna's already... I'm already thinking Aga. But there's still a decent amount of stuff down here to check. Maybe it won't be necessary. Alright, I don't hate the refill there going into Mini Moldworm Cave. It'll make it a little bit easier with the sword beams. what was underwater? Soggy bombs. You know, I say it'll make things easier, and then I just miss every shot with a sword beam. Alright, so outside of that bottle, there's really nothing good there. Alright, so we'll check this out, and then I might do Aga early. Maybe check out Sahasrala's closet. Yeah, we'll check out Sahasrala, and then I'm gonna go more than likely. I'll do the escape and all the castle stuff, and then I might just make the play into Aga. I mean, we got the stuff to do it within 5 minutes. I think it's a pretty clear indication that we should probably do it. Of course, if we get a glove here, it might change my thinking a little bit. Because then the mountain opens up. Alright, Pearl. So that, to me, I'm thinking Aga. We're just gonna do it now. Like I said, I'll check the castle stuff first, but unless we get, I mean, we need what? Glove and either hammer or the second glove at this point. So it's possible, but I really feel like the seed giving everything to do Aga early is a pretty clear indication that we should probably be doing Aga early. Yeah, because we can go into Eastern. We can check that. But as far as other non-escape checks, it's Agana. We can turn in that bottle. You know, I kind of didn't want to see that. Because that opens up the mountain. Now I'm wondering if my gut instinct is wrong. Alright, got him in a good spot there. Yeah, right now we're one item away from not having to do Aga. And there's a whole bunch of places. I mean, the mountain's only open on the left side, but we can full clear Hera. we can get to Zora now. So I might put off Aga. Alright, so if this isn't a key, we can't do this. Can't go any further. It's not. That opens up another light world check. When all we need is one item. Alright, well, quickly do back of escape. And then I think we go up to Death Mountain, see what's up there. Alright, so there's 2 items here. The third one's going to be the small key. Alright, so we needed to come back here, most likely. I don't like this. I'm gonna be really upset if the answer is just to do Aga, and I do everything else first, because that's more than likely what I'm gonna end up doing. You know, 5 minutes ago I had talked myself into just blitzing Aga, and now I'm basically convinced I'm gonna last location it. I'm a mess. Welcome to 2025. I really didn't want to see that glove. I would have been fine with the hammer, just not the glove. Well, let's see what's up here anyways. We might as well dip into Hera. If one of these 2 items here isn't a glove or a hammer. Another bottle. With a fairy in it, which isn't bad, but I'm not going to go for it. I will pick up that 50 rupees, though. Alright, well we can see Green Pendant is Ice Palace. And 5/6s are Pod and Swamp. Alright. Alright. Don't mirror me back, dig nabbit. Alright, well we're here, we might as well check it out. We can full clear it. Last week there was a required item. In the basement. And it was... I want to say it was Green Pendant, actually. But it was a pendant anyways. And we needed to come back to the basement to get the item. That's 1. Is the second one going to be upstairs, or is it going to be in the basement? Well, hopefully it's on the boss. There's a bunch of single checks we can do, and then there's Eastern, which has 5 checks that we can get to. Oh, one of those was a poke. That's unfortunate. Okay, well, we got it. And it didn't fall, which is nice. Oh, come on. Well, we might as well check it. Otherwise, that's gonna bother me. I mean, it's gonna bother me anyways, but... yeah, this is already feeling like I should just do... I should have just made the Aga play. Alright, well, early break anyways. Oh, this is gonna feel so bad. Unless it's, you know... oh. Alright, that's actually not terrible. It means I can get into everything. All 3 medallions. So that's not... I'm not inherently against that. I should have gone the other way. So I'm gonna check Sick Kid, and then I'll dig up whatever's in the shovel spot. But I should have gone from Link's house and gone the other way. And then it's Agana, it's Zora, and it's Eastern. Or it's Aga, and I should have done it. I should have grabbed that. I might need money for Zora. Alright, I'm gonna do Eastern, and then... if it's not there, I'm just gonna bite the bullet and do Aga. Medallions... I can catch a fairy, I guess. Yeah, this all feels bad. Especially when there's going to be like a hammer sitting on pyramid. And I could have been, you know, I might not have wasted 10 minutes. Well, this will be relatively quick though, especially with, I have lamps, so I don't need to fumble around in a dark room anywhere. Wouldn't mind hookshot right here. That's not even close. Hookshot would have gotten me around this dungeon a little bit faster. I'm not going to have sword beams, I don't think. For the room on the left side, I like having sword beams to kill one of the invisible Stalfos. Ooh, don't jump down, buddy. Alright, so there's an item on the boss. So we can only get 2 items here. Alright, I should be able to have sword beams now. Yeah, so it's looking more and more like the Aga play was the play from the start. Should have trusted my original instinct. Alright, so items the rest of the way. Item in the big chest, item in the big key chest, and item on the boss, which we might not even need to go to. Okay. I take back everything I said about the Aga play being the play. The Eastern play was the play. Interesting. Alright, so now we can get to Thieves' Town, which is a crystal. We don't have the hammer, but we can complete it. That's fine. But we didn't waste 5 minutes or so doing Aga Tower. Alright, so most of our stuff, like I kind of thought, is more than likely going to be in the Dark World somewhere. And this is our only way in at this point without doing Aga. Yeah, we could check whatever's in Skull Woods, and we could also check Graveyard Ledge along the north. But there's too much stuff in the village and south to worry about that. So 8 hearts, that's not a bad amount for this point in the game. And with blue mail, that's should be enough to get me through most areas. Alright, so let's take out Thieves' Town and hope we don't need to come back for one item. Alright, those are boots. So that adds another couple of checks along the north side. And flippers, which actually makes the north play a little bit better. I want to go down. Because then I can get over to Catfish and do all the Zora checks. Which, if we have the money, might not be the worst play. Can we get 3 items in the front? Yes! So I'm about to jinx it, but it's very likely that we won't need the hammer. Yeah, because now along the north we can check the whole north side. So that's Bonk Rocks, Graveyard Ledge, King's Tomb. And then with the flippers we can go over to Catfish and Zora. Or we could go south to like Hype Cave area. We got options. And if we go north, we can check Skull Woods, at least the front of it. See if we get an item or 2 out of there. That might be the move. Alright. So we just don't want to see the small key. If we don't see the small key, we're good. Because there's item, there's small key, and dungeon item left. Yeah, so if we don't see the small key here, we're good. Of course. I mean, it's still possible we're good, but the one thing I didn't want to see there. Alright, so we get 9 hearts, blue mail, which I don't think matters, but 9 hearts ought to be enough. Alright. Couple of hits, but not too bad. Give me an item, please. Okay. So, we got all 4 items, so we don't need to come back here. Yeah, I think we go north. We'll check out Skull Woods, and we'll go along the north side. We can do all the flippers checks. So I'm gonna check that one chest in the middle. I just don't want to deal with the Gibdos. I'm gonna need money for Zora, now that I think about it. Couldn't grab the thing. Oh, I'm getting beat up here. Alright. That saves me from going over to get the key on the left side to make this front part a little bit easier. That was just dumb on my part. Walked right into it. So still no items. Still no items. Oh, there's one. And two. Okay, so we got both items. They were junk, but we got them both. Which is fine. Quick check up here on Bumper Ledge, see if we need to come back for this. Nope. Where can I get 32 rupees? Is that too far? Alright, maybe we'll get some rupees in one of these other checks. Not picking up that 20 from the shovel spot, I really hope doesn't come back to haunt me, but it might. Yeah, we'd have it now. Give me something good here. Alright, it's a item off the tracker, I guess. Alright, let's see what Catfish has. Money? No, we're not gonna drop rupees here. Alright. Gets me Zora money anyways, so that's fine. B for a B. Actually... just quickly make this check, because then I can save quit from Zora himself. And go back to the village and go south. Because so far this has really been not great. Lots of 20s. Alright, so let's see what's on the island. See if we need to come and get that. Need? No. It's not the worst thing to have, but it's not necessary. $50, whatever. Although we are going to need pod money too. Alright, let's see what we got. Well, that whole route was just a boatload of crap. Alright. Well, let's go south, I guess. The only thing that's going to hurt is if pod is the answer. Because then I got to go back along the north side and down. I mean, I can get into swamp. Oh, I should have grabbed that money. I don't have enough money for the, what's it called? The, game here. The digging game. It's the second time I should have grabbed money. Well, we're plenty healthy. Yeah, we might as well grab this too, I guess. Because we can't do the dig game. K45, yeah, we need that. Alright, Stumpy, what do you got? More red. And purple chest is money. You know, for the dig game. Let's at least check Hype Cave first. I don't really want to go all the way back right now just for dig game, but we are almost out of options. Logical options, anyways. Oh, here's all the money. And the flute. Yeah, actually, you know what? I'll go back, and then I can activate that flute. Check it on the way back. So flute gets us into Desert Mire area. Why did I go that way? Alright, let's see if it was worth coming back here. So that South Road had, what, 900 rupees? I think it had 300s. A lot of money. Alright, so we'll activate this flute and then go over to... Actually, we can finish Mire, too. We can get both of those done. We can get that whole place done. So, let's do that. We don't, excuse me, we don't have any darkroom shenanigans to deal with in the Mire basement like we did last week, or like I did last week. And that will help. That will help for sure. Alright, so I never even looked to see what was on Desert Ledge, I don't think. Or if I did, I don't remember it. Oh, good. Money. Alright, so let's clear out Desert first, I guess. And we gotta clear them both out, so it doesn't matter too much, I don't think. Alright, that's one item. Damn, I was kind of hoping the big key was there. Because then it would have ended up being potential 50-50 on the right side. Whether it was even needed. Alright, that's the second item. I just need the big key. Alright, so that opens up Skull Woods. But we got both items out of there, so it's... Not imperative that we get back there. It's not a 5-6 crystal. But that'll be another crystal we can get if we so choose. I mean, we'll have to do it eventually. But there's not really a rush to go back there, I don't think. So I've got 6 shots, so I could potentially one-shot this if they play nice and I hit my shots. But with Tempered Sword, it's not too bad if I do happen to miss. Alright. So I should just be able to hit this once, I think? Yeah, alright. That wasn't too bad. Alright, so that's crystal number 2. We'll get the third one here in Mire. And then, unless we get something to get us over quickly to the east side of Dark World, we are going to have to... We're going to have to... Actually, it'll make sense to go do Skull Woods. And which medallion is it? It is Quake. Yeah, because we can do Skull Woods and we'll have to go across and down from the north side to get into Pod. Which is probably the easiest, or the most logical location. Ow. Beat me up a little bit there. This is one of those dungeons that I don't know if there's like a good way to route it. I mean, obviously it depends on the items. But I don't know if there's like a particular way to go through it that makes sense, you know, majority of the time. I have a way that I do it that I know I get everything, but I don't know if it's necessarily the fastest or most optimal way to do it. And of course we have a Godmire. Because why wouldn't we? I think, actually I'm going to need to use the lamp, most likely. Unless we get like half magic or something here. Nope, just a key. I like when that guy plays nice. Alright, so we'll just use the lamp for the first room anyways. Hey, where are all the items? I feel like at this point there almost has to be something in the cutscene chest. Oh, I also need to check Agana before I get out of here. And just clean out this whole area. Hammer. Alright. So that actually, I think, puts TR in full logic? Question mark? Right, because we have both rods. We have the cane. We have the mitts. I think we can do TR. So maybe that's a play. Get there, all right. That was close. And that's the other item. It's the other cane. So that actually, it gave us the Spike Cave starter pack. I mean, we could have got in once we found the hammer, but hammer and invincibility. I have no bow. So that means that the main eyeball is going to be a little tough. But we should be fine. See if I can get through here. Alright, I did. Cool. So 5 hearts, full magic. Tempered sword, let's dash. Alright, that wasn't too bad. Just the last thing I wanted to do was mirror out of there. So I switched to the boomerang. Alright, let me mark that off because I don't want to go back to desert. So this whole area, once I get Agana done, I don't have to come back here. Forgot about that guy. Alright, so then I think we go up to TR. We'll clear that. So we can get to the other side of Death Mountain now. There's a lot of items up there that we could get. So what do we need? We need bow. We need hook shot. I think that might be it. Pretty sure. I could check Spike Cave, but I won't. If I have to check it, I will check it after I do TR. Alright, so let's quickly see what's up here. 50 bucks, don't need that. Do this first. The mirror, I can do these checks somewhat easily. Well, not if I do that. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? I forgot completely about the upstairs. Whole bunch of nothing. So I wonder if Hookshot will be in Hookshot Cave again. I think we had that not too long ago in one of these seeds. It's something there not too long ago that you needed the boots to get. Pretty sure. But so far, Death Mountain, not really holding the goods. Although there's only, what? 2 things we need, right? I think it was just bow and hookshot. Is that far enough? Alright. Well, that opens something up. And with the flute, it's not too hard to get to. Could also fake powder, which would be the play first. Oh, come on. Why you gotta do that? Alright, double Quake. Which means that Ether Medallion in Hera Basement not required. But this is full clearable. Just gotta be a little careful with magic. But there's enough magic drops in here, we should be alright. So this will be crystal number 4. And we'll need the bow for pod, and we need the hook shot for swamp. Alright, so you need to go down here, because you don't have the hook shot. Do it the long way. No! Oh no. I don't know what I did, but... Ooh, we got lucky. Okay. Not gonna say no to that. All right. That was much smoother than I thought it would be. That's, yeah. I don't think we've seen the big key. I think it's got to be in lava chest. Yep. So it looks like we're doing a full clear here. Cool, 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 cool. And we'll have to check Mimic Cave as well. Alright, so at this point, I think we've got to do Skullwoods last. Let me grab that magic. So the play after this, we can go to Pod, we can go to Swamp, we can go to Ice. But let's see what we get. There's still a couple more items. I think 3 items left. NTR plus Spike Cave, which held something last week, so you never know. But like I said, there's 3 other items in here. Well, that's one of them. Like, I want to say after this pod should be the play. But do we do ice and get the green pendant and turn that in? Thinking we just skip it. Of course, map and compass. Where am I going? I thought I could make it. That was on me. No powder, so I can't get the health back there. But with Gold Sword, this should be a pretty quick fight. The only thing... Yeah, I just want to make sure I have full magic going into it. But, like I said, Gold Sword shouldn't have an issue with this fight at all. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, thank you on the laser skips. I know there's a way you can do it by dashing. I've seen people do it that way. I haven't practiced it. I don't know how to do it, but I figured out timing wise how to do it that way, so I just roll with it. Alright, so I guess I should go check Spike Cave while I'm up here. Got no reason not to. I thought I was going to GT for a second. The Spike Cave, and then I might fake powder. Since I'll use up most of my magic here, I feel like. I don't have hook shot. I can almost get through it. I didn't use up as much magic as I thought. So where do we go? I think we gotta go to pod. We'll check pyramid too. The seed wants to be kind of funny. It would put hookshot in pod, and it would put bow in swamp. If it wants to be a jerk, it can put both of them in ice. Yeah, one try. Money. We got enough of that. I still have to finish Skull Woods too, but no real reason to do that since we can't get any items. We got everything out of there already. But I could couple that with a fake powder and hammer pegs. There's at least something to do there. It's also possible we're bow locked out of here, which just occurred to me right now. Which honestly wouldn't be awful. But we're not. Oh, we've got to check it, I guess. I think it's 50-50. It's key for a key, but I can't take the chance. Alright, so there's two non-small keys on the bow side. It is possible that the big key is in there. Yeah, forget it. The bow. So now we can full clear this piece. So, good call coming here, I guess. That's... You know, I should check it. It's probably a key for a key. But it's gonna haunt me if it's not. Okay. Haven't seen the big key yet, which is worrying. It could be in here, or it could be on the bow side. It's on the bow side. This is kind of a nasty way around this dungeon. You needed to go into the back to get the bow, to come back to the front on the bow side to get the big key. Which is less of a pain if there's not an item in the big chest. Which I kind of hope that there's not. Alright, so hopefully it's item. I think there's 2 left. Oh, hey, we're in go mode. It doesn't matter what's in there. So pod, 100% the right play. Good to know. I missed. Yeah, so we can just go mode swamp. We can finish up TR, and then we're off to GT. No pendant dungeons required. Right? Oh. You don't have sword beams. Yeah, because Ice we didn't even step foot in. Eastern... Oh, Eastern had the mitts. So... Eastern was required. Yeah, Eastern glove. For me it was mitts, but it's definitely possible that you got the power glove out of that. He actually kind of played nice. Not too much side-to-side movement. so what could really help us at this point, item-wise? Silvers, obviously. Powder wouldn't be awful. Half magic wouldn't be awful. A bottle with a potion in it wouldn't be awful. Not that I'm going looking for any of that stuff, but... So with any luck, I'm in GT around the 130 mark. Which isn't awful. Because this should be quick. Skullwoods, we just have to rush the boss. And then we're on our way. Oh, I gotta kill these things, that's right. I need that key. Yeah, so not super trolly spots for too much. I mean, the bow in pod was kind of a little trolly. Unless there's another one somewhere that I just didn't get. What else was there? I don't think there's anything else that was that trolly. I mean, the mitt is whatever. Just because it was kind of deep in a pendant dungeon. Alright, so that'll actually kind of help. I'll be able to buy a second potion. Which I'm actually going to do after this. So, excuse me, I'll grab the potions before I go to Skull Woods, because then I can just save quit up to Death Mountain and head to GT from there. Which I think will be a little bit faster than a mirror and all that. Not even going to turn in the mushroom. Alright, so we gotta finish up Skull Woods. That should be quick. Yeah, nothing super trolly, I don't think. Not that I recall, anyways. And the only real trolly thing was just having to go around, or at least the way I did it, having to go around pod the way I did because of where the bow was to get the big key. I think Ether freezes, gets rid of these guys. Yes. Alright, fine. That might be the nicest Mothula has ever played. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, alright, that's 7 crystals. Just making sure. Yeah, so we can save quit up to Death Mountain right now. And what do we have? 16 hearts? 15 hearts? 16 hearts. And blue mail, that should be... If I can't do it with 16 hearts, blue mail, and 2 blue potions, I probably shouldn't be doing this at this point. Yeah, so... What didn't I check that I could have? Hammer pegs. I didn't turn in the mushroom. I never touched ice. I mean, Hookshot Cave, I guess. The rest of it. But, yeah, going into pod was kind of big. I wonder if it would have been better if I had gone in there earlier. I mean, hindsight, if I had not done the Zora checks and just gone down from Catfish and done it, obviously it would have been better, but... That's the one thing, is that had nothing. There's the last bottle. Alright, where is that big key? Not here. I think it was there last week. Oh no, it was on the torch last week. That's where it was. Alright, hopefully we're not back to tile room. Get out of my way! Alright, not here. Not here. Alright, so we're off to... What is this, rando room I've heard it called? Not sure what the official name is for it. There it is. So, not awful. Not great, but... We avoided tile room. We avoided Ice Armos. Look, definitely could have been worse. There we go. Alright, so we're a little low on magic, but that's fine. Never did check the stun prize. So stun prize was arrows. A little bit of magic, that's not awful. Alright, not sure how we missed that, but we did. Ow. Alright, we're gonna have to do this somewhat old school. Actually, not old school is not really the word, but I wonder if I can get them both. Yep, alright. Still got hit somehow, but yes, give me the hearts. I don't have powder to get a refill at the top. See ya. Not messing with you guys. Is that low enough? Yep. Cool. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Might as well check it at this point. Might as well check the validation chest. Who knows? Maybe it'll be silvers. Nope. It's alright. Silverless with gold sword is fine. I'd even take tempered. It was in fact not silvers, yeah. Yep. Alright, we'll find out where they are. Let's... Alright, this might not be awful. I mean, if I could hit the damn thing, it'd be alright. Just singles. Ugh, 4 singles. And that one, I think they hit at the same time. This is one of the worst Aga 2 fights of my life. Oh my god! Thank you. Yeah, the patterns were a little rough, but... like, there are times where I get none. I'd like to get at least 1 per go. But yeah, they were not the friendliest patterns, for sure. Alright, so what do we got? 9 hearts. 2 blue potions. Gold sword, we should be fine. No, I didn't. I did not do it 2 times. I thought about it. Oh, I missed him on that first one. Alright. No more fire bats, please. No more teleports, please. Thank you. Alright, where were the silvers? Ice Palace. No thanks. I don't think I'm gonna get it. Yeah. That's 4, I think. Stop going on the far side when trying to set up triples. Maybe. Alright, I got it. Alright, 1 more round. If I get the triple. Swinging the sword would have helped on that last one. But that was a pretty clean Ganon fight. And that's time. Alright, so we... sub 140, that's not bad. We did it. Thank you for the GGs. I appreciate it. Ahead by 3 minutes. That's pretty close. That's pretty close. Routed pretty much the same. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to think. It was fairly linear, I think, for the most part. Yeah, I mean that's the one. That's the one thing is if we had done, if I, we'd done pod earlier to get that hook shot and the hammer. I mean, not the hammer, the bow. Yeah, that probably could have shaved a couple of minutes off. Because at that point, actually, we didn't have hammer. We could have broken swamp and finished it, but that would have been a full clear. That's a fair question, actually. Actually, I get to. I might go check out Ice Palace and see where that other bow is, just to satisfy some curiosity. All right, so shield on head. So what didn't we see? We didn't see powder. We didn't see book. We didn't see half magic. Yeah, I mean, you know hammer's not there, but at that point, I'm trying to think of what else we didn't have. I didn't have Samaria because I hadn't gone to K45 yet, so I might have been looking for that. Um, where was Fire Rod? Because that might have been another thing I would have been looking for if I had gone pod first. I feel like that was on that southern route somewhere, but I could be wrong. Fire Rod was desert. Yeah. All right. Let me at least jot these times down, and then I'm gonna go into ice. We'll see where those silvers are. So what is that? 136.02 and 161. Oh, I gotta switch those joy pads around, I think. All right. $139.13. I wonder how many people have run it. It's probably not too many that have run this seed. Because it dropped late last night. There's a 117 posted. That's got to be either Doggy Dolphy or the Anon Go-Go guy person. Go, 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 yeah, alright. So 117. Alright, well, what are you gonna do? Alright, so let's start this up again, and we'll head into ice. Whoop, what's going on with my controller here? probably had a lot to do with it. There we go. Yeah, if the weekly hadn't posted, I actually would have considered doing it today. Because it's been too long since we've done some kind of co-op. Oh, I'm very low on magic. Yeah, we have to set something up, though. Three-hour cross keys. That's like my average cross keys time, I think. Oh, how about that? It was the first check in ice. So if you dipped in here, you get that bow. Yeah, you kind of called it there. Yeah, so if you go here, you grab that, then you say to yourself, okay, I can full clear pod. You know, and the way I would route it, I would have gone left side, got the key. I probably would have gone up the middle, got the key. Through the door on the top right, gone to check the keys in the basement, and then ended up. I don't know that I would have found silvers because I think the bow was in the back. And once I found that hook shot, I don't know that I would have found silvers if I had gone here. Yeah, if you've got to bail on ice immediately when you get this bow. But given the layout, I don't know that I ever would have touched the back. Because the way it worked out, in the front, there were 4 small keys, the big key, and the hook shot. And if the hook shot's your go mode, then you're just blitzing. So I don't know, unless you're hunting for silvers, I don't know that you find them. It would have been interesting to try to. It would have been interesting to see. Because I can't imagine you would come in here without the hammer. Particularly when you can. Like, there's 5 items in pod. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It would have been. You would have. I mean, I would have dipped. I wouldn't have dove pendant ice, even though it's the green pendant. If I had seen that, I would have said immediately right to pod. Considering with no hammer coming in here, I mean that's how many checks can you logically make with no hammer? I think it's 5, right? If you find the big key. Because you can't. I mean, if you had Samaria, you could ice break, and then you could get an extra check. So it's 5 or 6 checks, anyways. You just can't get to the boss, and you can't get. You can't get the one with that big block in the middle after Icebreaker. But you can get everything else. Yeah, iced tea. Yeah, so you could theoretically get 6 checks. That's not the worst play. It actually makes more sense than dipping into Swamp, even though Swamp has more items. Because logically, without hammer, you can only get one item, one check. That would have been interesting. And if you dipped ice early, and you're still looking for, say, if you're looking for the hammer and you go to pod, it's, you could end up getting silvers. Yeah, some kind of key sanity, cross keys. It definitely makes sense to go in there because there's so many options for things you could get, keys and whatnot. But I don't know. Going outside the logic in this, it's a little more risky with these settings. You're exactly right. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know that it would have ended up with silvers anyways, unless they had come in here first and gone to pod without the hammer, which seems iffy. Alright, so what did I get? 136 something? 136.02. That's not terrible. That's not terrible. I will take that. Alright, yeah, no, I will do. I know I'm not around on Saturday. I know Saturday's out, but maybe Sunday. I don't know if you have anything going on Sunday. We might be able to set something up then. Or maybe one night during next week, potentially. Alright, well, enjoy your dinner. Thanks for hanging out. I will catch you on another one of your streams that isn't a weekly seed. And I think that will do it for me, at least for now. Busy midday Sunday, 2 to 5. Yeah, alright, I gotta figure out if I have anything going on Sunday. I don't think I do, but we'll see. I will let you know. Okay, sounds good. If you're on later, I'll try to swing in, catch you doing whatever it is you're gonna do. But for now, I will probably sign off. Thank you for hanging out. Thanks for dropping by the old stream. Anybody on here we can raid to that I know? Yeah, I'm gonna raid over, let's see, Adirondack Rick is running he's running the Cross Keys Ladder Seed. Let's pop in on him, see how he's doing. Alright, that'll do it for me. Again, thanks for hanging out. I will talk to you all a little bit later. Have a good one. Raid over to Adirondack Rick upcoming.